Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Lopez going through your daily task assessment review and your homework review in your Math Go workbooks. We will be looking at 13.5 for one group and 16.5 for those of you in Group D. I'm happy to report that I'm observing everyone's assignments on Think Central. You're doing a great job with those quizzes. Keep staying focused. Hopefully you're doing much better on these pages in the workbooks. This is where we learn in the workbooks. This is where we're going to make mistakes. We make them here, and we analyze how and why we made those mistakes, and then improve and act upon those, and not make the same mistakes again. And you take your quiz later, and it has been proven to be very beneficial. Your scores reflect that. I want to take this time to thank all of you for your patience, for your cooperation. Please know that I miss all of you. It's not easy for teachers or a teacher that's been teaching for so many years like me to be in an office here in my home teaching. It just doesn't feel right. So I hope everyone's doing well. I can't wait to see all of you soon. Please stay safe. Please continue to wash your hands. Avoid touching your face. And we should get through this. There's a lot of good things around us happening. So let's go ahead and look into your daily task assessment for 13.5. There are the answers right now for 5, 6, and 7. I'm briefly going to go through them and analyze how they came to those answers. So check to see how you did. So there's 32 girls in the Creekview Camping Club. They invite 17 more girls on a camping trip. If they camp at a site with 7 cots on each cabin, how many cabins will they fill? Well, let's figure it out. Well, you have 32, and they have 17 more. You got to get your total first. What is that? 49. How many cots do they have? 7. And there's your equation. 49 divided by 7 equals 7. Because 7 times 7 is 49. That's easy. Evaluate. Mr. Rob buys 3 packs of socks and a belt for $20. So that's the total of the 3 packs of socks and the belt. Here's how much the belt costs. $8. If each pack of socks costs the same amount, what is the price of 1 pack of socks? Well, we know he spent $20 on both the 3 packs of socks and the belt. We know the price for the belt, so we know how much the belt costs. So we subtract that from your total, and what is that? Carry the 1. It's 12. Okay. How many packs of socks did he buy? 3. There's your equation right there. 12 divided by 3, and your answer is $4. Don't forget your symbols there. Easy. Multi-step. Tiana has 2 boxes of colored pencils. One box has 20 colored pencils, and the other box has 16 colored pencils. She gives her brother 3 of the colored pencils, so she gives 3 away. She wants to put the colored pencils that she has left into 3 equal groups. So here's your equal groups. You know your dividing. How many colored pencils can Tina put in each group? So let's figure out how many she has total. Okay, we know she has 2 boxes of colored pencils. One box has 20, and the other box has 16. So we get our total first. That's what, 36, right? Well, now we have our total. Now let's go. Okay, but here she gives 3 of them away. She gives 3 away. Now she has a total of 33. How many groups, equal groups? 3. So 33 divided by 3, and your answer is 11. Easy, right? So those are your steps. First you get the total, and again, take a look at it, sentence by sentence, analyze it, and don't get overwhelmed. You can do this. Let's look at the last one here. Mr. Acosta bought 3 packs of markers. Okay, each pack had the same number of markers. He gave 4 markers to his daughter. Now he has 14 markers. So, well, He has 14 now. If he gave 4 away, that's my total that he started off with. Okay? Does that make sense? So 14 plus 4 is 18. And 18 divided by 3 is 6. Because they're asking you how many packs, how many markers were in each pack. And that's before he gave 3 away. But we know he gave 4 markers to his daughter. So 14 plus 4 is 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Let's look at the homework. And I went ahead and have explanations here for you so we can look at them. So Mr. Tran made a list of some items he sells in his store. He has 5 umbrellas, 2 beach balls, 12 chairs, and 9 sunglasses. There are some beach towels stacked equally on 2 shelves. Okay. Mr. Tran determined that there are 46 items. So all of those added equals 46. How many beach towels are in each shelf? Describe how to solve the problem. Well, your answer is 9 towels are in each shelf. That's your answer here. The easiest way I can explain this to do this is just go backwards. You can go backwards to find the number of beach towels on each shelf. So what do I mean about backwards? Well, I have 46 total, right? Because it tells me right there. And then I just subtract 46 minus 5 umbrellas. Give me 41. And 41 I subtract 2. 39. And 39 I subtract 12. Okay. 27. And 27 minus the 9 sunglasses equals 18. I have 18 beach towels. Okay. How many shelves? 2 shelves. So that's my 2 right there. So 18 divided by 2 equals 9. And again, if you try to look at it all together like this, it's a little overwhelming. But they already give you how many you have total. They tell you how many shelves they have. So all you do is get your total and start subtracting. Next one, number 2. Nicholas spends $17 to buy 4 cartons of yogurt and 3 bottles of juice. Each carton of yogurt costs $12. How much does each bottle of juice cost? Explain. Well, each bottle of juice costs $3. And how do we get that? Well, the yogurt costs $8, right? And what does that tell us there? Where am I? The yogurt costs $8 because it's 4 times 2. And here's the 4. Because I know he buys 2 of them. I know how much that costs. I know he bought 4. Okay, so 4 times 2, I get 8, right? Then how much did he spend? $17. So you subtract 8 from 17. That equals 9. Okay. So the 3 bottles of juice cost $9. And you divide it by what? By 3, by the 3 bottles right here. Right, 9 divided by 3, and it's $3. The next one, Karina has 55 marbles sorted equally into 5 bags. She gives her friend 10 marbles by pulling them equally from each bag. How many marbles does have now in each of her 5 bags? It's missing a word here. How many marbles does she now have in each bag? So write the equation. So how many marbles? So 55. How many does she give away? 10. That's 45. Okay. How many bags? 5. So again, remember when they start with a total and they give some away, you have to subtract those 2. And once you subtract those 2, you have how many left, and then you divide by the number of groups. They're going to divide them equally. So this is your answer right here. Okay. Here's the next one. Roberto buys 6 snack packages for his dog. Each pack has 4 snacks. He uses all of the snacks to give 3 snacks to each of his dogs. How many dogs does he have? He has 8 dogs. Okay? How do we get 8? Well, he has 6 snack packs, right? And each pack has 4, so I multiply 6 times 4 to get my total. 24. And then how many does he give to each one? 3. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. Melinda has a collection of 54 seashells. She finds 27 more. Okay, you already see 27 more. Melinda wants to display the shells equally into 9 shelves. Here's your group. How many shells will she put in each shelf? So she has 54, she finds 27, so you add those two, you get 81. Okay, and here's your total equal groups 9, and your answer is 9. You divide 81 by 9. So the key here is to add the seashells. And remember, look, they're the same. They're the same. And it says how many more. Okay. The next one, multi-step, 22 adults and 41 children. The picnic, they sit at the picnic tables in equal groups of 9. How many picnic tables are there? So 41. 41. Oops. And your answer is 7, by the way. 22 adults and 41 children. Where am I? 22 adults and 41 children. I'm sorry. 22 adults and 41 children. They sit at the picnic table in equal groups of 9. How many picnic tables? 22 and 41. 63. And then you divide that by 9, and your answer is 7. So another one. Craig buys 4 bags of dog treats for $3. He also buys 6 bags of cat treats for $4. How much money does he spend? He spends $36. How? Well, he buys 4 bags of treats for $3. That's 12. He also buys 6 bags of cat treats for $4. So 6 times 4 is 24. You add those two together, and you get 36. That's right there. Y'all are getting very good at this. And that, okay, multi-step, and they're doing your favor because they're telling you multi-step. Drew has 2 boxes of oatmeal. Each box has 9 packages of oatmeal in it. Drew cooks 2 packages of oatmeal every day. How many days will the oatmeal last? Well, it's going to last him 9 days. So he has 2 boxes of oatmeal. Each box has 9 packages. So that 18. He cooks 2 of them each day, so you divide 18 by 2, and that gives you 9. So another one. Johnson's bought her nephew 30 pairs of socks. The socks are sold with 3 pairs in a package. If she gives 2 packages to each nephew, how many nephew is she giving socks to? So she has 30 socks. The socks are sold with 3 pairs. So 3 pairs is what? 3 times 2. That equals 6. If she gives 2 packages to each nephew, so 3 pairs. 30 pairs of. Oh, I'm sorry. Mrs. Johnson bought her nephew 30 pairs of socks. The socks, 30 pairs of socks. I'm sorry, 30 pairs, and they're sold in 3. So that gives you what? 10. And she gives 2 to each one, so you divide 10 by 2. I'm sorry, you don't do this one. She has 30 pairs, and they're sold, so you divide it 30 by 3. It's 10, and divided by 2 is 5. And he buys 5 cartons of yogurt, 1 gallon of milk for $21. The milk costs $26. How much does a carton of yogurt cost? Okay, she buys 5 cartons of yogurt, 1 gallon of milk for $21. What do we know? Well, we know how much he spent here. We know how much the milk costs, so we subtract 6. What is that? 15. And how many cartons of yogurt? She bought 5. So you divide 15 by 5, and your answer is 3. So the key is there. You know how much was spent, and then you know how much one item costs. And they're going to do that all the time. 24 boys and 32 girls for the spelling bee. They are grouped in teams of 8. So what do we do? 24 plus 32 is what? 56. 56 divided by 8, and that's an easy one. That is 7. Well, very good job. I hope everyone did very well. If you have any questions, review the video. Send me an email. Good luck on your assessment. Okay? And please let me know how everything goes. Okay, now let me go with Group D. Group D, welcome. Alright, Rudy, yours is easy today. And we're just breaking it down. So, Max, here's the tic-tac-toe. They're playing. Each unit, of course, is now. Here's what you have to find out. Each one is 100 square meters. What is the area of the game board that they've used so far? So what have they used? So you just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each one's 100. 5 times 100 is 500. That's easy. Okay, the next one is you're going to divide them in half. Count. Get the area for each one. Okay. Mike is helping us on comparing a parking lot. Each square unit is 1 meter. How many square meters do they need to pay? So divide it in half. And it doesn't matter where you do it. Get the area of each one. 1, 2. 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 18. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 5. I'm sorry. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 18. That equals 18 plus 15. That equals 33. Okay. So again, we're just finding the area of each one and then doing what they ask us to do. So get the area, divide it. Here's another one. Kelly's building a backyard pond. He draws her design on the grid. Of course, each one is 1 square. This is the blue one here. This is the pond. This is the green one. This is the garden. How many more squares? So divided in it. There. Get the area of this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the area of the. Oh, I'm sorry. The area of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4. Which is 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. That's easy. Again, this one's simple. Get the area of each one, and then do the operation that they're asking you. And this one, here's a drawing. Pete drew a diagram on his backyard grid paper. Of his backyard on grid paper. Each square is 1 square unit. The area surrounding the patio is grass. How many square meters of grass are in his backyard? So we take a look at this. Okay. This is his backyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30. And then how many did he use for this one here? Because remember, they're only asking you grass. And then you subtract the 4 and it's 26. Or you could count all the green squares. Let's get the total area of the whole thing. And then subtract how many. I don't know what that is. It's a patio, I think. Oh, it's from above. Okay. Area, and then subtract the 4. Okay, for this one, I went ahead and wrote out possible solutions. Yours may be different depending on how you divided the shapes into rectangles. So what I want you to take a look at is this number right here. This is the number that you should have, 24, because it doesn't matter how you divided it, the area will still be the same. So this is the answer here, and this is your answer here. Okay? Because some of you may have divided it differently, and these numbers will be different. Okay? So these numbers will be different, but this is the same. Okay? So that's that one there. You should be able to figure those out. Again, with this one, patio shown at the right. Each unit is 1 square. Draw a line to break apart the shape into rectangles. What is the total area? So again, break it apart. Get the area of 1. Get the area of 2, and then add, and your answer's 60 square feet. And you all know how to get the area, right? Length times width. Same thing with this one. Okay, what is the total area? Get the area for 1, get the area for 2, and then add those, and your answer is 69. Very easy. Y'all are doing a great job. Please keep it up. Okay, the next one's the same thing. Anya's building a wooden deck. The diagram shows shows the plan. Each unit square is 1 square meter. How many square meters is on this deck? I can either count all of them or break it apart. Get the area of 1, get the area of 2. And how do we get the area? Length times width, and then add them, and your answer is 34 here. The next one, here's the Opal creates a tile design. Each unit is 1 square. How many square inches is Opal's design? This one, remember, we could break it in threes. Get the area of 1, get the area of 2, get the area of 3, add them, and you have 22. Or I could just count all the squares. Multi-step, so you know you're doing 2. The shaded part of the diagram shows the squares that have game pieces on them. So these have game pieces on them. The board have game pieces on them for Team A. This is Team A. The board for Team B has 4 fewer game pieces on the board. So this must be the one for group Team B, right? So this is Team A, and this shaded part of the diagram shows the squares that have game pieces on them for Team A. So Team A has pretty much all the square pieces there. The board for Team B has 4 fewer game pieces on the board. 4 fewer, so you get the area of this, get the area of this, add them, and then subtract 4, and your answer is 16. Okay, this is 4 fewer. Nice. That was easy. And our last one, we get a multi-step. Nora's planting a garden. The shaded area of the garden is tomato plants. This is tomato plants. The white part is corn. Each unit is 1 square foot. How many more square feet of tomatoes than corn? So the shaded part is tomatoes. This is corn. How many more tomatoes, square feet of tomatoes than square feet of corn? So what do we do? Get the area for tomatoes, get the area for corn. Okay. Then what do? We subtract the number of corn from the number of tomatoes, and you get 6. So again, area for this one, area for this one. Okay, and you subtract each one to get how many more. Well, that concludes 16B, and I'm very excited to inform you that this is the last one of this unit. We're going on to perimeter next week, or the next couple of days. You have a Think Central assessment tomorrow on the workbooks, and then one online. And we're moving forward. You will have another unit test, I believe, Thursday. That's on paper that you will have to download and work on it individually, and then send me pictures, and then we'll grade that one the same way we're doing this. Well, I hope this helps. I hope everyone is doing well. Please know that we're doing away with Pearson Realize. It's been more of a heartache. It's a very good site. It has a lot of good features, but it's giving us way too many problems. There were way too many of you who worked hard on assignments from last week, and then when I went to go and get the grades, they were not there. Then I had all these parents emailing me, why does he have a 0? Where's the grade? And then I'm telling them I can't see them. So it was a big confusion there and frustration a lot. And I don't want this to be, I don't want you to be frustrated in what you're doing. So I simplified language arts for today. So you're going to be working on an activity that we've done in class before, and you have a culturally relevant book on epic. So please do your best. Thank you again for your time, and I hope to see you all. I want to tell you that I miss you, and I hope to see you all soon. For now, this is Mr. Lopez signing off.